Alright, you've only got 15 minutes for dinner, and what are you gonna make? Yeah, you can have a sandwich, but why don't we try this easy udon dish that might just surprise you?
Okay, so our first step to making some amazing noodles is to have an incredible sauce. In a small bowl, add 2 tablespoons dark brown sugar, 1 tablespoon mirin, 1 tablespoon rice wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons dark soy sauce, 2 tablespoons chicken stock, and 2 tablespoons oyster sauce, and give it a mix. Next, we're going to take 1 large shallot, cut down the center, and then thinly slice. I like to slice my shallot just as I think it makes it a little bit easier to grab with the noodles. Then we're going to take 3 garlic cloves, and you're going to thinly slice as well. Then we're going to take 2 green onions. We're going to slice about halfway down the middle, and then slice at a 45-degree angle so you're getting the white and light green parts, and then also the tops of the green onion for some different texture. We're also going to take another set of green onions and thinly slice. This is just for garnish so you can set in a small bowl and put it aside. Alright, now for mushrooms, I wanted to do something fun, so I used trumpet mushrooms. Now they're not as fun as liking and subscribing to the channel, but they come close. Prep for these can be a little bit annoying because they're so small. We're just slicing down the middle, but if you want to replace with shiitake or baby bella, you can totally do that. So one ingredient I love to use is baby bok choy. So you're going to grab 2 heads of these, I think they're called, and same thing as a green onion, we're going to cut at a 45-degree angle. I just recommend washing these things before you slice because I don't know about you, but I don't want any dirt in my udon. Now to a large bowl, you can add in our sliced bok choy, and then we're also going to take half a head of cabbage. You're going to thinly slice and add it to that same bowl. Our last ingredient is a half pound of ground pork, which we're seasoning with kosher salt, some mushroom powder, this one's good, and then some crushed black pepper, and then give it a mix. Of course, when talking about udon, we need to talk about the noodles. Now my favorite stuff is the noodles you can find in the refrigerated section at the grocery store. We're going to need about a pound of them and cook them according to the packaging in some lightly salted water. So after finishing your noodles, we can cook everything else in the wok. So over medium-high heat, add in some peanut oil and then our ground pork and smash down until you get it as thin as possible. You're going to flip after a few minutes on that first side and hopefully have some beautiful color, and then after about a minute or two on that second side, we're going to crush down into bite-sized pieces. Once cooked, you're going to remove the pork into a separate bowl along with any excess fat or oil. Now we're going to add in our shallots and our mushrooms, and you're going to stir around for a minute and cook, then hit it with a pinch of kosher salt and give it another stir. Once your shallots and mushrooms have softened, then we're going to add in our sliced garlic, and you're going to cook for about a minute, then take your baby bok choy and your cabbage, add it to the wok, and then give it a pinch of kosher salt. This is really going to help remove some of that moisture. After about a minute, we're going to return our ground pork, our cooked udon noodles, and our sauce from earlier into the wok, and you're going to stir aggressively and cook for about a minute until most of that sauce from the bottom has absorbed into the noodles. We'll then hit it with some final seasonings, including kosher salt, some MSG just because, and some fresh black pepper, and give it one final stir. For plating, I like to find the biggest bowl I can because these noodles are so good. So we're just adding a couple scoops into that bowl, and we're going to take our green onion from earlier, add that on top, and for extra flavor, I just think some chili crisp goes so well on this dish. And there you have it, your udon is done. If you guys liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.